Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I have, well, it's been a little while since I've been around, but I'm coming back here doing some sample September stuff. And I want to get it started because it's been a little bit. So I'm going to get started today with a DE, but then we're going to ride out with straight razors for the rest of the month. So today we're going to be using a sample of Hallows from a couple years back that was generously gifted to me from J.R. Reyes. And then I got my wolf whiskers set in there a little bit long. And then this is my Zydeco. And we're going to be using the Razor Rock Lupo with stainless steel handle and Persona Med Prep made in USA. We'll be right back after this, buddy. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got the lather worked up, and I guess, I don't remember, I wasn't in the community here for when this label came out. So I'm guessing that this is right around the time of the Glissant base. But if somebody knows, please leave that in the comments and let me know. Because it's really just an outright guess. I think this is 2 years ago Hallows release. And so yes, I have been kind of making some changes to some of my gear and stuff, and just kind of got busy with other things, and ended up taking a bigger break than I had planned on. And I've had stuff ready to go for shaves for a number of days, and then I get distracted and switch it up and then end up not doing anything, just not doing a shave. So that's been a little frustrating. And of all days I picked to come back, it happens to be 9/11, so I'm not going to get too somber about that. It is a distinctive memory for me. That's when I knew I was going to be enlisting in the Marine Corps. That was actually my first day of college, and my college classes were canceled. And I knew that if anything held me up there, I would want to be serving. So, yeah. But never quit, never forget. Now, I have been recently using I got my hands on just a couple of the Persona Med Prep USAs, and they have been very impressive. Or, like, literally, I got 2 blades. So this is my third use on the first of those 2. But I've been very impressed. And I remember when I was first starting out that nobody ever said they were like really insane performers. They just said they felt good and that they preferred them. But I think they perform at a very high level. I believe they're no longer made in the USA, so that is a bummer. But I'm glad to be able to try these 2. And if I come across a stock of them at some point, I can tell you right now, I'll grab a bunch. Now this Hallows release, not this particular one, but the reason I started asking around about this was because of the new release in the soft hard space. And I just had never come across it, in hand where I could smell it, get a sense of what it's about. And I really like it. I dig it quite a bit. It's got a little bit of green smell. I still have yet to smell a soap that has some petrichor in it, but so I guess it could be petrichor that I'm smelling, but kind of earthy, leafy kind of feel. And then there's something in there that off the sample, when I was just doing a sniff test, I felt like it was probably cinnamon. It just reminded me of not pumpkin, but like what it smells like when somebody's cooking a pumpkin pie. Excuse me. And I don't mean from scratch. I mean store-bought pumpkin pie. Here's pumpkin pie mix. But I like this version of it, and so I'm excited about the soft tarts version. And that shouldn't be too far away. So I decided, like, I'm gonna do some samples. I just got stacked up with samples. So I decided I'm gonna be doing like the rest of the month samples and straights, and had a little too much growth to get started on a straight, according to some advice from others. And so we wanted to get this kicked off this way. And what I'm looking for, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be trying a different sample all the time, and I don't have corresponding splashes or balms or anything, I'm just going to be using straight up every single day this month. I'm going to use my witch hazel cucumber mint from Quinn's, and I'm going Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I don't have to think about it. Everything will get nice and everything will be on a level playing field. I'll get some real use in on the bowl with a couple of these brushes that haven't seen enough use yet, which I'm pumped about. So I'm going to go across the grain here. I have recently been selling and making some adjustments, like I said, to my shave gear. And so we're going to see some new brushes hitting the den. And I'm probably going to make some moves on the soaps that I'm keeping around as well. I have a great deal of things that, well, I think I'll probably just worry about getting through all the samples first. But I have a great deal of products that have just not been getting enough use. And I want to make room for things that are really exciting me now. I'm not going to make, just because of the whole COVID thing, I'm not going to make any sort of drastic changes to what's in my rotation, because I'm not really going to be going places. So I got that Hallows coming in with the soft hearts. I'll be using that as a holiday scent. And I got a couple others from last year that seem good for holidays. So other than that, I'm just going to stick to a lot of the dupes and stuff that I have from earlier in the year. Sleekness is really good here. This does feel a lot like my Baudelaire that's in the Glissant base. So I am thinking that's probably where we're at. But like I said, if you know different, please leave a comment to let me know. I am not trying to misinform anyone. And if I find that out, I'll make sure it's edited and thrown into the information section. Let's see. Yeah, these blades, I'm telling you, are incredible performers. And I'm used to pretty much everything that I use blade-wise has always been designed around how sharp can I get it with it still having a life longer than 2 uses, because I just feel like feather blades die in the middle of the 3rd use for me every single time. Every time I've ever tried one. So, so I went about, that's why Nassets, Kai, and Bic were pretty normal. And I just had not heard people talking about these as being incredibly sharp. Mid-grade is what I always heard. Pardon me. So, they were about done. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing a bit more. I'm tired of it. There's gonna be some cool stuff coming. I'm really excited. Since I'm gonna be doing all samples and bowl lathering, I got a few hand-tied knots coming in that I'm excited about. A couple of really special brushes. And I can't wait to show them off. Not that it's just about showing off or anything. I just am, I'm excited to get using them. That's the main thing. But they are still a little ways out. Now, here we go. Quinn's Cucumber and Mint Witch Hazel. Kind of just fill up the palm. One of my favorite parts of the shave is that smell. And then Nivea Men's Sensitive Post-Shave Soothing Post-Shave Balm. Man, I love this smell too. It's going to be a good rest of the month. I look forward to seeing you guys as I try to get better at the straight razor shaving. I think I'm only about 5 or 6 in. I'm not really counting. I don't want to count. I just want to get decent. Put in the time. So, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon.